Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It is Sunday. It's week one, man. Like, subscribe, hit the notifications bell so if you know chat notified every time I upload. Um, yeah. Interesting. Let me get this shared up real quick. I know it's early. It's week one, man. Definitely got to take it easy. No, you don't. Because I'll be undisciplined like a mug. I ain't gonna lie. But it is what it is. So let me get this set up real quick. Patrick, what's happening, man? Good morning. It's football day for sure. I'm gonna be under disciplined today, but I'm gonna be disciplined. I got a bunch of bankroll builders. I'm gonna put on my community section as soon as I get finished. Recording this. Yep. What's the plays? What's the plays you like? What plays you like? What plays you like? I ain't look at MLB today. What's up, Jacory? I know you was up. Some told me you was up. You was up getting getting it together. I already know you was up. It's I'm getting people rolling in. People up. I know that's right. It's like Christmas, getting ready to open up your presents. Let me get the screen up. Yeah, man. I don't know how I want to attack today, man. If I'm gonna get disciplined, I got a feeling I'm not gonna be disciplined. Okay, Kevin, what's up? Kevin says Seattle and Jags money line. De- Derek Carr overpass yards. All right, roll it. Let's roll it. It's Christmas. There you go. There, I see y'all. Okay, Lee. Shout out to Lee. It's Christmas Day for us football fanatics. We got people coming out of the woodworks. Yes, sir. I love to see you guys checking in. That's what's up. That is what's up. Now, um, I don't have a individual play. I mean, I'm gonna show you guys. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the slate. It's week one. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what's your favorite team, man? Drop your team in the comments. Let me see who you guys. Let me see you guys' team. Let me see you guys' team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, Jacory. Drop your teams. Let me see you guys' teams, man. While we get this started. All right. While we get this started, man. Drop them teams in the comments now. Don't be scared. Drop your team so I can check in and make sure you guys okay. Jacory, wait a minute. I know who you are. I know who your guys is. You said the other day. No. That was baseball. That was you the Astros guy, Jacory. All right. Lee said he the Titans. All right, roll with. I'm the Bears. I'm the Bears. All right, they're my boys. They're my peoples. They're my peoples right now. They're my peoples right now. But it is what it is. All right. So we already know the Ravens. Okay, Patrick. The Ravens. All right. Okay. All the way over there in Texas, but pulling for the Ravens. Okay. Let's see who y'all got to pull for out there in Texas. All right. Not them Cowboys, huh? Houston Texans. Yeah. All right, so here we go. Let's check this out, man. We already got our chalk. We already got our plays. We already know who's in our wheelhouse and stuff like that. I was looking over a little fantasy and stuff like that. Okay, Jacory, Texans. All right. I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Then Graham said, my team is Arizona, unfortunately. Um, but I have 4 fantasy football teams. Okay. All right. DJ, bears up. I see you, fam. I see you, fam. Frankie V. All right, Frank V, let's get this money, bro. Drop your team, Frank. Sound like you just got here. Sound like you wipe your feet at the door and drop your team down there, Frank. All right. So look, we already know who we like and stuff like that. By now, we can run through I'm gonna run through a few lines and maybe some sleepers, man. Maybe some sleepers. You know what I'm saying? I got some sleeper picks. I got some sleeper people. I would love to get some sleepers, man. Let's do this shit a little bit differently. I live in a neighborhood that are Cowboys fans. I'm glad they don't follow prop bets or I'm in trouble. Yeah, I feel you on that. I feel you. Man, I wasn't even getting ready to record. I just got in, man. I just got in from work. I was finna go to sleep, man. But I'm like, man, let me get up and let me go ahead and holler at my peeps, man. So, like I said, you got sleeper plays out there, stuff like that. I we already know what we want to do. I'm gonna point out a few things that I like. You guys could drop what you like in the comments. I love to see what you guys like. And share some of your plays and we just talk about it. My favorite type of bets. I got a few favorite type. What I'm gonna be doing is altering a lot. I'm altering a lot. I'm doing. I got a bunch. I got a bunch of. I got about 5 or 6 bankroll builder same game parlay. Um, bankroll builder same game parlays because the line's gonna be sweet for the first couple of weeks. Like some 20, like some 3 and 4 legs, 25. Plus 100s. Nothing more than plus 100. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So Michael Thomas, he's playing. When he plays, he balls out. Okay, target monster. I can get with that. I got his rookie autograph card. All right, so look, San Francisco 49ers at Pittsburgh Steelers here. Overall, the 49ers, I think we got to keep an eye out on the status of um Kittle, I want to say. I think we want to keep an eye out on the status of Kittle here. Um, so Kittle is questionable right now. Yeah, make sure I be on top of Shefty and stuff like that. Who was listed as questionable is expected to suit up for Sunday's road matchup. Okay, he expected to shoot. Official word on Kittle status will arrive around. Okay, at least 90 minutes before. All right, I'll probably be asleep, but yeah, so Kittle looks like he's probably going to be ready to go. Okay, so that's one thing. So we know everything is intact here. What I was looking at for this game here, I was really, 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 really interested in the receiving prop here, but I might not go there. I was looking actually in the receptions department for somebody like um, uh, Deontay Johnson, and I couldn't talk up that 3.5 for fire move. Uh, Deontay Johnson is definitely a target monster here. We'll see though. We'll see though. I just want to, we'll see. I lean towards the over here, 4.5 receptions for Deontay Johnson. But we'll see. Frankie V said I'm a diehard Chiefs fan since '05. I feel like the Patriots can beat the Eagles today. All right. Okay. I feel you on that. We're gonna get to that game in a minute. Lines are pretty much soft, all the way around the board. I didn't take a lot of props right now. Most of these props that I'm pointing out, I'll be looking at them on Prize Picks to tell you the truth. Doing parlays over there to tell you the truth. Here is like on the books. I'm doing a lot of to be examples like 25 receiving yards for McCaffrey. I can go 25 for Debo, and that's a minus 134 right there if I want to lay some juice. If not, I go to 25 yards for Deontay Johnson. That's something like that's plus 111 right there. If I want to take down Christian McCaffrey and find anything else, I usually treat it like basketball. How I do in basketball, I got a rule on the books as to where I take any three minus 300 props or any 3 minus 400 props will always come to plus money. Unfortunately, this Debo Samuel is a 580, but those are some of the things that I do. Even going over to the Russian props, we get soft lines right now, and that's fine. But yeah, taking advantage of this early on, stuff like this early on, is not out of the realm of possibilities. I mean, 25 rushing yards for Najee Harris, and then 25 rushing yards for Christopher McCaffrey, and then boom, you got yourself a plus 100 right there. I don't try to be greedy. You can always fall off. I mean, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't got to hit. But I think Deontay Johnson could get 25. Debo Samuels could get 25 rushing yards. Najee and McCaffrey could get 25 apiece. I think that's a nice bankroll builder right there. I mean, it just is what it is. At the end of the day, it's all about profit and not depositing. Of course, a lot of these guys for touchdown scorers here. Couldn't talk you off none of these guys. Of course, Christian McCaffrey, Najee Harris. I probably won't be betting it, but yeah, he's in play. Debo. It's a lot. It's a lot. All those guys are touchdown candidates. You don't need me to tell you that. Okay. Some same plays there applied to prize picks. I'll show you guys what I had over there in a second. It's a ton of plays all over the place. And come on, do I have to double click this all the time? So ever since I got my computer back from it's little, I'm finding little things out. It's acting up. As far as the side in that one, hey, San Francisco only a minus 134 favorite. So the line is fishy as hell. The line is fishy as hell to me. Um, that line probably screaming Steelers right now. Carolina Panthers and Atlanta Falcons here over under 39.5 in this spot here. Falcons minus 3.5. Interesting. Um, Shit, I like the touchdown scoring prop here. I like Bijan Robinson to score a touchdown right here. Okay, that's where I'm at with this one here. Miles Sanders is a touchdown candidate. The rest of these guys are going to be plus money. It is what it is with that. I'm looking at Bijan Robinson touchdown here. Okay, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, this Atlanta Falcons, they do run the ball. They ran the ball really, 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 really well last year. So it is what it is. All right. Houston, Texas at Baltimore Ravens. We got an over under of 43.5 in this spot. Looking at this Boston. I'm talking about Boston. Look at this Baltimore Orioles team there. Damn, I said Baltimore Orioles. Looking at the Ravens, man. Looking at the Ravens, okay. So I like what I like here. Some of the other guys, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if I want to go with the yards or if I want to go with the receptions, but I'm really looking at Nico Collins here. His reception yards sitting at 41.5, and his receptions are sitting at no, that's longest reception. Total receptions are sitting at 3.5 here. Okay, so Nico Collins, he's coming off a season where, let's see, I think he's hit this number 4 of his last 5 games, something of that nature like that. What is that? Baltimore and Houston. Yeah, so Nico Collins. So looking at his game log here, let's see. And then if you like targets, you can go over to prize picks because I like targets as well. However, he's hit this number in 3 of his last 4 games. His targets his receptions sitting at 3.5 right now. He's had targets in the area of 10, 7, 9, and 10. I don't know if they have you get targets over here on prize picks, okay? So I don't know if they have Nico Collins out right now. We'll take a look. And they don't. All right. So some of these guys are going to smash their targets and stuff like that. But I don't know, man. That Chris Olave is kind of interesting, but I might temper my expectations. Who knows? All right. So either way it goes, like I was just pointing out, the yardage or the receptions. I'm looking at that for Nico Collins. Like I said, 3.5 at a minus 106. receptions, or um um let's see. His reception prop is sitting at 41.5, which he's probably hit this three of his last four games as well, I want to say, last year. So he's hit this frequently throughout the season. And in his last few games, he hit it. Let's see, one, two, three of his last five. Four. Yeah. But he's hit it frequently throughout the season. Okay. So that's something I'm looking at there. And then again, like I said, bankroll builders and stuff like that. I like Dobbins to score. I like Dobbins to score. And like I said, bankroll builders and stuff like that. I'm just sticking to the, shit. I mean, I'm just going in there getting me plus 100s, man. I forgot what I played here, but I think I played Nico Collins for 25. I think I did Russian props. I think I did Dobbins for like 40, I want to say. I think I did Dobbins for like 40. I have to go back and see. But I like Dobbins to score a touchdown here. All right. Couldn't talk you off anything else. I mean, you could get low numbers. If you think Odell Beckham's gonna go out there and at least get you 25, because his prop is sitting at 37. He's definitely in play for 25 yards right there. You could get Nico Collins and Odell Beckham Jr. for 25 yards apiece at minus 112. And if you want to get to plus money, you could slide over here and take one of these running backs for 25 yards. You know what I'm saying? You could take Pierce for 25 yards and be in the plus. You know what I'm saying? Be in the plus. All right. So it's a lot of ways to skin a cat, even if you don't take a side here. All right. Um, because I project the game flow. I predict Houston to be down. They ask gonna have to do some passing. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have to do some passing to get back in this game. I would imagine. Going with the game flow, game theory, game flow. All right, Cincinnati Bengals here, Cleveland Browns. We got an over under 47.5 in this spot. It's a lot to like about this game. I'm looking at the Cincinnati Bengals side, from the receiver side, and Joe Burrow. There's a lot of whispers about him being rusty and stuff like that, and I get it. All right, so you know what I'm saying, that could be a problem. However, you got somebody like no matter how good you think Joe Mixon is, um, you can't deny the usage. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have that. He doesn't have anybody too much behind him, and the usage should be there for him. Okay, so looking at the running back spot here, like let me see. Yeah, he doesn't have any. Yeah, he doesn't have any competition like that, for carries and stuff like that. So a guy like Mixon, you can support him in a multitude of ways. You can look at. So I was looking for carries on prospects, which they didn't have the carries out. The rush attempts, they didn't have his rush attempts out. That's a sign. I mean, they know he gonna burn it up. Okay, they know he gonna burn it up. DraftKings has rush attempts. I don't think full FanDuel has rush attempts. I don't think. Let me go back and see though. I don't think FanDuel has rush attempts, and that's an important prop. Rushing yards, rushing yards, rushing yards. Okay, rush attempts. So Joe Mixon at 14 and a half rush attempts. I think that's doable. Let me go back and run a check and do a comparison. Um, Rushing attempts. Interesting. So 820. Cleveland, against Cleveland, he had 46. He had 14 and 96 last year. So he can get that. He could get that. He could get that. You took Nixon passing, receiving, touchdown. Okay, I can get with that. I can get with that. So and then I'm trying to figure. I mean, what's his? What's his receiving and rushing and receiving? His rushing and receiving at 77. That's mm, I think that's doable. That's rushing plus receiving yards. Okay, that's rushing plus receiving yards. All right, so I think that's doable. So I can talk. I can go on and on about this game, but I'm gonna tell you this right now. I mean, Nick Chubb, Joe Mixon, Jamar Chase. Come on, y'all know the. Come on, man. Come on now. Y'all know the deal. All those guys in play for touchdowns. You just got to pick the right ones. And another interesting play here would be the rushing yards for Deshaun Watson. Okay. Yeah, it's rushing and receiving yards. Okay. I got you. Jacory. Now, Deshaun Watson, his rushing yards sitting at 22 and a half. Okay. Now, you can get that for a minus 110 right now. Joe, and you can get them for 25 at plus 104. I mean, like what? What you want me to say? I mean, it's 22 and a half. What you want me to do? What you want me to say? I mean, it's 22 and a half. What has he been doing? Like he's been running too, right? Yeah, he's been running. So his rush yards, let's take a look. So he's hit this number. What was it? 22 and a half? Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4 of his. Yeah, let me see. How many games he played? Yeah, he's almost hit this shit every game, damn near. So that's definitely in play. All right. And his ass was running in the preseason too, man. So I mean, it's 20 some yards. I mean, you know, if we're gonna sprinkle something on it, it is what it is. I lean towards the over there. All right. I lean towards the over rushing yards for Deshaun Watson. Y'all know what he was doing in Texas. That motherfucker was running for his life. He ain't got no problem with that for sure. All right. So those are some plays that I'm looking at outside of the usual plays. Oh, another thing. Let's talk about the fact that you can now add players' receptions to same game parlays. That's new, okay? And let's talk about the fact that you can add touchdown, touchdown, passing touchdowns, uh, and you can add alternate passing touchdowns. Yeah, alternate passing touchdowns on FanDuel. Don't forget that, okay? Don't forget that. All that's helpful when it comes to bankroll builders and shit like that, okay? So there we have that. All right. FanDuel added those two things. That was lit. I used to want to have my receptions in my same game parlay so bad. Now it looks like I don't know. Well, DraftKings they had it, but DraftKings got it where you can alter the receptions. You know what I'm saying? So that's something too. But they don't put it out there for all the players. Sneaky type of game here for me. 46 over under Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Minnesota Vikings here. You guys have heard all the whispers. Y'all remember from last year, Minnesota Vikings defense wasn't all that. You know what I'm saying? Secondary was getting lit and stuff like that. While Tampa Bay does have the receivers to fire their ass up, but do they have the quarterback play to go with it? You know what I'm saying? So, um, shit. Um, shit. Who I'm looking at here is I'm really looking at I'm looking at what's his name? The court White, Rashad White. You could look at his rushing and receiving yards here. Sitting at 68 and a half. I'll be playing him in my fantasy a lot today. His receiving prop sitting at 18. Last time I checked, 17 and a half. I expect him to get busy. All right. So I couldn't talk you off that 17 and a half here. All right. So that's definitely not in the realm of possibilities. Justin Jefferson And then TJ Hawkinson, like, mm, mm, mm. Man, you took the under on his fantasy score. I got you tracking that, tracking. Um, TJ Hawkinson, his and then Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, like Chris Godwin, more that underneath guy. Mike Evans over the top. Chris Rashad White. Yeah, interesting. Alexander Madison is a touchdown candidate for me, and along with Justin Jefferson, couldn't talk you off Hawkinson and Justin Jefferson, man. Um, I mean, you could take his. I mean, you could take him up over. I mean, come on, we know what we can do. Shit, we can take him over 100. I mean, 90 yards. You can start looking at his alternates if you really want to. It goes up to 150 yards at plus 520. Got to point it out because this is what he does. I mean, you know what I'm saying? So I got to point it out. That's what he does. Justin Jefferson. Do I really need to go point this shit out? No. I hate when I'm looking for a team and I just can't. Oh, there it is right there. Like Justin Jefferson, do I really got to point this out? The last 3 games, I was mad too because I had him in my fantasy team, man. He ain't finished the season off right. I was mad as hell. But man, 133, 123, 223, 139, 193. You just got to catch him. You're going to catch him. Are you going to catch him? You're going to catch him. All right. So, I mean, it is what it is. I mean, that's just what we do. That's just what it is. You know, you got a few bucks to the side where you feel like you want to, take a stab at it. Be my guest. I'm for you. I'm for you. I'm with you on that. I like also passing TDs. I can't talk you off the Kirk Cousin. Where's his passing TD sitting at? Parlay piece at 170 right there. I couldn't talk you off of that for sure. Parlay piece at 170 over 1.5. What is it on Prize Picks? That's probably where I'll take it at. I got some plays over here already. What is it? Where's the passing TD? Passing TDs. Okay, so Trevor Lawrence, yes, please. Hurts has the ability. Josh Allen versus the Jets. He can get quiet a little bit sometimes. Derek Carr, definitely capable. They don't have Kirk Cousins up there. They scared. All right. So all right, let me go. Um Arizona Cardinals and Washington Commanders, like Arizona, Scary Terry McLaurin, F5, whoever. Yes, please. The Washington here. This I'll probably take the 7 though. I'm gonna end up taking the 7 with Washington. If you like defensive props, you might be able to pop out with some defensive props here going up against the Arizona Cardinals team that's probably going to be tanking. So don't forget about your defensive props. You know what I'm saying? Your defensive props. This defense might score. You never know. So it is what it is there. All right. All the usual suspects. I'm just look at this one here and just probably take Washington on -7 right there. I might take that 7. Okay. Tennessee Titans, New Orleans Saints, over under 41.5. Yeah. So new look nuke over there. That's DeAndre Hopkins. For you guys that don't know. On the flip side, you got Michael Thomas back. This New Orleans Saints team, man, they got some guys, man. They got some guys over there, man. One play I was looking at here was my guy, Treylon Burks. Um, I don't know how the distribution is gonna be, but I like Treylon Burks, man. I liked him last year, getting hurt and shit like that. His receiving probably sitting at 38 and a half. His receptions prop is sitting at 3.5. Um, he was getting hurt. He was in and out of the lineup last year. Let me see. Yeah, he was in and out of the lineup last year. So he had flashes though. He had flashes. 111, 70 right there, 66. 7 targets, 8 targets, 2-1, 6-8-6. He had flashes, man. He should be okay. He was over there with Woods. I think he'll be okay. But I'm gonna lean. I'm gonna lean towards the over 3.5 here. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lean towards the over 3.5, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Treylon Burks. I'm gonna lean towards the over 3.5. I can go on DraftKings, tease it down to a 2.5 if they got them in same game parlays and just do a same game parlay with them. Michael Thomas, possession receiver. 3.5 receptions is not out of the realm of possibilities there. It's just, it's Michael Thomas. What the fuck you want me to say? But you do got Chris Olave out there. I even like Jawan Johnson. You know what I'm saying? That's my guy. And um he's definitely got the quarterback that could make it happen for him. Somebody like Carr. And if you're just looking to alter some shit up, then of course, be my guest. You can get 25 yards for somebody like Michael Thomas fresh. You know what I'm saying? You can get 25 yards for him. You can get let me see. If you're really, really feeling it, you can go with Treylon Burks, 25 yards. Um, that'll probably put you around 25 yards for Treylon Burks. So you can come off of that if you want to, or you can leave it there and just go with him. You can go with 40 yards for Hopkins, and you can get a plus 155 right there. Come down to 25 for him. You can get 25 for all three of those guys right there and get out with a plus 112. The lines are soft right now. Still don't mean it's going to hit. Still don't mean it's going to hit, but lines are soft. You could look at the Russian prop for um Big Henry here, sitting at 80.5, definitely doable, and he's definitely a touchdown scorer. You already know. Jamal Williams is an interesting play with the with the with the absence with the injuries and things that they're dealing with over here. Jamal Williams is an interesting play for a touchdown. You can see he's a minus 115. And the rest of the guys, they self-explanatory. You already know. You'll get a plus 300 for Michael Thomas. Michael Thomas had, man, that last full season he was healthy. Boy, that boy would not score a touchdown for nothing, boy. God damn. All right. But those are some plays I'm looking at right there. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all coming out, hanging out. Jacksonville Jaguars should murder these guys. Fishy ass line at 4.5. Like, why is this line at 4.5? Could somebody explain to me why this line is at 4.5? Because I want to know, man. Calvin really out there gonna be looking good. I mean, who else they got? Evan Ingram. Um, what's up? Why is this line like this? Hmm. I don't know. I think they should at least been 7. I'm gonna take it. I ain't got no choice. Am I falling into a fucking trap? Like, what the fuck? I guess I don't have no choice, man. What's Trevor Lawrence passing touchdowns? 2 for minus 130. He'll rush one in too. So, I guess. What the hell? What should I do? I can't. They give me them Jacksonville Jaguars, man. Straight up. Um, Yeah, give me them Jacksonville Jaguars. Now, bankroll builders, I think I did one for this game. Same stuff, man. Same stuff, man. I mean, same stuff, same old song. Calvin really probably can go crazy on this team, man. I think he gonna go crazy on this team. But yeah, same old, same old, same old shit, man. Just a different day. Something like Pittman, you could get all those guys together. I ain't even gonna go into it. I'm just gonna give you. I mean, who else? I mean, that's a no brainer right there. Are these Colts gonna win this game? Shit, what the hell? I don't know. That line fishy. Philadelphia Eagles and New England Patriots here, 45 over under in this spot. My fault, y'all. My phone. 45 over under in this spot. Um, Not too much for this game here. I'm probably gonna lean towards Philly in this game. AJ Brown, he's a touchdown candidate for me. All right, probably gonna sprinkle something on a touchdown here. I didn't really look at this. The lines weren't out when I looked at this game, but that's what it's looking like for me. Um, yeah, that's what it's gonna look like for me. These guys got ended up getting DeAndre Swift. That was interesting. That was really, really interesting right there. I think that was interesting. Denver Broncos, the Las Vegas Raiders here, over under 43 and a half in this spot. I don't know how I want to attack this game. I was looking at Jacobs here. Jacobs is in play for a touchdown for me. Um, his receiving, his receiving, his receptions was interesting here at 2.5, and then Hunter Renfro, his receptions was interesting at 2.5. This would not been no 2.5 if Carr was there. So who they got? Garoppolo? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. All right, we'll see. But 2.5 is mighty low for somebody named Hunter Renfro. But I don't know. Devontae Adams is remain to be seen what how he's going to be with these guys, but 6.5 reception is not out of the realm of possibility for somebody like him. Uh, what is his 75 and a half? Interesting. Um, so they must be waiting on Jerry Judy news. That's what they waiting on. Jerry Judy news because none of the Broncos are out. I think Jerry Judy is probably going to play. All right. So Courtland Sutton, guys like that, none of those guys props are out right now. They're waiting on Jerry Judy news. So that's something that'll be out soon, probably. But I'm gonna keep it moving. Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks. All right. Now we got a 45 and a half over under in this game right here. All right. So the thing about this is shit, there's no Cooper Cup, and we know what we do. What I do know is the Rams, they Stafford got no problem with y'all remember the Lion Stafford? He has no problem with throwing that motherfucking ball till his arm falls off, okay? So we ain't gonna have to worry about that. All right. Now, the question is, who the fuck is he throwing it to? Overthoughts. What's up, man? You said it's no Jerry? No Jerry? Let me see something, man. What's up with Shefty, man? What he been doing, man? Twitter. Did he tweet that out? Six minutes ago. Yes. Hmm. Interesting. A lot of stuff. He out. Hmm. Isn't expected to shoot up. Nope, he ain't expected to shoot up. Okay, so all right, so the value time. Okay, so we know Sutton. Okay, now y'all know my name. I can give y'all. I can give y'all my name is Denzel Mims. Okay, so we getting strong. We getting deep because you got I'm Denzel Mims. Then you got the other Denzel Mims that's in the league right now. Then we got Mims Jr. Okay, so we lit right now. All right. So either way it go, um, damn Mims Jr. Mims Jr. Let me see. He's gonna be in play, man. So keep an eye out for that value, man. You probably gonna get some value for a guy like him. Keep an eye out on that on that value there. I don't have much from this game, man. As you guys know, I don't bet a lot of games, man. But that's some value right there. That's some value right there. All right. The Mims Jr. look, that's a value. See where he's at. And yeah, that's probably gonna be some value. You might be able to bet on him. Um, Los Angeles Rams, Seattle Seahawks. So yeah, like I was saying, okay, you say I didn't look at Twitter. You just Googled it. All right, for sure. That's the lick. That's the lick over thoughts. Um, yeah. So Seattle. It's gonna be Seattle's for nothing for me in this spot. All right. Moneyline parlays, run line straights. I couldn't talk you off that 4.5. I don't like this defense for the Rams. I don't like this offense for the Rams, but we shall see. Okay, so I'll be looking at the receivers. And so you got Tyler Higbee. He's he should get peppered with targets here. 43 and a half receptions. Yards there. Where's his receptions prop? So they didn't even know what to do. They didn't even put their reception props up there. So no receptions props, huh? Interesting. So Puka Puka Nakua, all right. Tutu Atwell, Van Jefferson. Puka Nakua is the interesting one right here. All right. So I got interest in that 25 and a half. Uh I got interest in that 25 and a half. Like I said, we know that Stafford would get out there and throw that motherfucker till his arm fall off, okay? That's one thing we do know. DK Metcalf probably gonna like him for a touchdown. And what's the running back name? Who's that? Walker over here? Yeah, so you get a touchdown for Walker at minus 120. I couldn't talk you off of that either. Or probably his rush yards or something like that. So, he's in play. All right. So it's 66 and a half. His rush yards are in play there. Okay. Ooh. All right. So when I normally take somebody like Lockett for a touchdown, um, it's definitely coming with yardage with it. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna get plus money and stuff like that for the rest of these people to get touchdowns here. Um, but Lockett is somebody who I go for like 80 yards or 100 yards in a touchdown. That was one of my favorite combos a few years ago. All right. But you get a plus 170 for his touchdown. If you get a touchdown, then you know he's getting 50, 60, 70, 100 yards to go with it. As far as bankroll builders, though, if you want to do bankroll builders, I'll look at these receivers. You know, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot, but that's what I did. I did all my bankroll builders. I ain't gonna lie. I 25 yarded motherfuckers to death, man. DK Metcalf, probably 40 yards for him. Then, like, if you could get these guys to get there, I mean, you can get 25 yards from Van Jefferson and Higbee. Definitely gonna get 25 yards, I would say. That's a minus 156 right there. And then you could look at the running backs, the running backs to do a little something for you. And then that'll get you, probably get you into plus money. You know what I'm saying? 40 yards for Walker, that'll get you there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of different ways. You could look at a passing touchdown or something for somebody like one of these quarterbacks. Alternate passing touchdown. One, oh, well, that's 200 yards. 200 yards ain't one of the rim possibilities either. One passing touchdown, a minus 440. That'll get you up there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. So it's a lot of ways to get to the money here. Okay. A lot of ways to get to the money. I haven't went past plus 100 in none of my plays. None of my plays. I haven't went none of my bankroll, my parlays, my bankroll builders. I just haven't. I'm trying to. It's that season where you got NFL and NBA coming around now. We already did. I would say we did really good in MLB. Shout out to the hits, runs, and RBIs for MLB. That shit is that's a serious ass prop right there, man. Come on, would you just go, please? Thank you. All right. It'll be Seattle or nothing for me right there. Green Bay Packers, Chicago Bears, over under 41 and a half here. Another interesting game. All right. So uh minutes equal opportunity. That's NFL baseball. I mean, it's basketball, and then it applies to, it applies to NFL too, man. So let's see who they got out. Green Bay Packers. Because let's see. I got some interest in some shit here, okay? Going right over here to the receivers. All right, interesting. They don't have nobody out. So here's what we're gonna do here. All right, so this is who I'm looking at and who we're gonna be looking at. Okay, starting at the tight end spot here. We're gonna look at Musgrave. Okay, um, he's the guy. He's the guy. The tight end. He's the guy. He's who I'm looking at. Okay, Musgrave. I'm trying to see where this line's gonna come out at. No Watson. What about Dubs? Is he playing? Romeo Dubs. He's expected to suit up, but may handle a limited snap count. All right, Bears, pop one of these motherfuckers anyway, because I don't like them. I don't like no Green Bay Packers ever. Pop one of their ass. So I don't want. I don't. I'm not. I don't want nobody to get hurt and nothing like that. I'm just saying. Pop his ass for a minute. Either way it go though, yeah. So like I said, they're gonna be adjusting the lines. The line's gonna be adjusted for somebody like Musgrave. Um, he's the tight end for Green Bay. Got a nice amount of usage in the preseason. He's there. All right, he's gonna be there. Now, the other wide receiver, what's the guy's name? Hold on one second. Let me see. Um, Reed. I think this is him here. All right, so keep an eye out on him. I think he's gonna be it's gonna be a sneaky play. Gonna be a sneaky play. And these the guys that you gotta know because you're gonna be like, who is that? And yeah, so Jaden Reed, okay. Um, he should be he should be the number 2 receiver with Washington out and Romeo Dubs getting limited work. Like they're gonna have to do something, okay? So Jaden Reed he's healthy. Let's just put it like that. Romeo Dubs is supposed to be limited, and Jaden Reed is Jaden Reed. All right, he's healthy. Then the tight ends. We got Robert Tonyan from their ass. Like these guys, no. All right, it's gonna be Musgrave. Okay, it's gonna be Musgrave. So those guys, I'm excited to see what their numbers are gonna be looking like. All right, so keep an eye out on those guys, y'all. Keep an eye out on him. As far as the Bears here, Khalil Herbert. Oh, so Aaron Jones. I'm sorry, Aaron Jones. Them should see it get busy early and often. All right. Uh, if the Bears did put some work on that line, so we'll see. We'll see on the defense. But we were getting gashed up, man, in the run. So Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon, these guys should be heavily targeted. You know what I'm saying? And they gonna be targeted, and you can look at they rushing and receiving and shit. Let's see. Why do they do that? Oh, Aaron Jones right there. I'm gonna say, why do they do that? 57 yards is now around possibilities there. Um, I don't see the rushing and receiving. Rushing attempts. They only got rushing attempts out for Justin Fields on this book. I'm not bouncing around right now. I'm just gonna stay with one book. I don't see the rushing and receiving. All right, so another play that I was looking at here was receiving. So they don't got all the receiving props. Okay, so I had to take it. I had to put this here. So um, DJ Moore over 3.5 receptions, first game. What the fuck you want me to do? Take the under? I'm not taking the under on that. So I'll take the over on DraftKings on Prize Picks, man, because FanDuel they on some bullshit, not putting everything out right now. So Darnell Mooney, he's a guy that could take the top off the defense. He's got the speed. He can hit this in one play. Their chemistry is probably better than him and him and Moore right now. All right, because they played together. Darnell Mooney, he I mean, 29 yards is not around possibilities. Okay, same thing for Cole Kmet. Um, yeah, it just is what it is. Okay, I'm looking at the running backs for touchdowns here. Couldn't talk you off. So look, you can get Jaden Reed. There go touchdown props for Big Chris dropped the touchdown props. If y'all want to see his touchdown props, there they go right there. I like it. Bijan, Chubb, Lamar, Jefferson, ETN, nice. Jefferson, okay, interesting. That's nice. I like it. Um, Jaden Reed plus 175. They already got this. They already got this shit tatered right here. Uh-huh. Khalil Herbert plus 185. DJ Moore plus Musgrave plus 300. That's a he might not get there, but that's a bet there. Okay. All right. It's gonna be Bears or nothing for me in this spot. Whatever you want to do, I think, I couldn't talk you off of it. I like the Bears in this spot. Man, my computer is not moving. Okay. Damn. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Oh, okay. Miami Dolphins at Los Angeles Chargers here. Over under 50 and a half in this spot. Okay. So the Kansas City Chiefs game, I took both of the teams to score a touchdown in the first, in each half, and Kansas City could not hold it up. They did not score in the second half. That was wild as hell. So you're gonna get games like this. This is a game that I like to target like this here. And I'll go to the totals here, and I'll go down here. Now, what I'm looking at here is hold on, let's see. I like the over 3 touchdowns. You can get it for a push. Over 3 touchdowns for the Chargers, sitting at minus 150. You'll get plus money for if you want 3 touchdowns for the Dolphins. All right, at plus 124. We got a whopping 50 and a half, up and down, pace up matchup. Good for fantasy. Good for good for yardage, whatever the case may be. This is what I like. This is what I like. So, um, I'm gonna take the both teams to score one touchdown in each half at a minus 128. Okay, if you're feeling froggy, you could go for two touchdowns in each half. It's been done. I've seen it done, but it's not easy. Even this both teams to score one touchdown in each half, it's not easy. Take the Chiefs. First game of the year, fuck my money up. And I threw my boost on it. It was a minus 140. I put my boost on it, and that brought it to about a plus 105 or something like that. And I got smoked. But either way it go, it just is what it is. All right. So you could get, yeah. If they get to lighten it up, they get to lighten it up. All right. So let's revert back to let's go back to square one. Passing props. Now, I like let me see. The 1.5 for Justin Herbert sitting at a parlay piece. I couldn't talk you off parlaying this up with um Kirk Cousins. His is sitting at 1.5 at minus 170. You can put both of them together and get some plus money if you wanted to. That's a parlay piece for me. Receiving props here. I'm looking at the receptions here for Jalen Waddle, 4.5 at minus 128. I like that. I like that. All right. I have some interest. I like that. I like that. Okay. I definitely do. The game script going to be pass. It's going to, I would say that for sure. The game script's going to be pass. All right. So somebody like Jalen Waddle and Tariq, you know what I'm saying? So, and I was looking at the targets for him as well on Prize Picks. So he's hit this number he's 50% to this number in his last 4 games. He's been up and down to this number though. Don't get it twisted. He's been up and down to this number. And then Tua, he did get hurt. You know what I'm saying? So, we'll see. We'll see. On Prize Picks here, they, like I said, they do have targets. Okay, so that's something that you can work. These are targets. This is how many times a person threw the ball to them. The quarterback targeted them. They don't have to fucking catch it. You know what I'm saying? So 6.5 targets here. Interested in that, but I might not go there. But like I said, it is what it is. What I had over here was 3.5 receptions for DJ Moore, 5 for Tyler Higbee, Christian McCaffrey, pass rushing reception touchdown. Saquon Barkley, 1.5 a pass rushing reception touchdown. And we're probably getting ready to get to this game now, which is Daniel Jones, over 1.5 pass rushing receptions touchdowns. Okay. So, however, everything else is in play here. Everything else is in play. Speaking of touchdown props here, like somebody like Eckler, his touchdown prop was at minus 220. It's down to minus 175 right now. I couldn't talk you off any of this shit here though. Raheem Mostert is an interesting play here. Okay, so don't sleep on Mostert. All right. Let's see. So like they got Salvador Ahmed. Yeah, like okay. Raheem Mostert, all right. He's in this total in this atmosphere, pace up atmosphere. I'm looking for him to have some type of game here. Okay, I don't know exactly what type of game, but I think I'm looking for him to be involved here. It's just a speedy offense, man. Raheem Mostert, if he gets that ball and all, he can put it up there. He can run it up. All right, so His last 4 games, he had double-digit targets in all of them. Somehow he got 8 targets in this New England game, and it is what it is. I mean, it just is what it is. One of the fastest backs. He's one of the fastest backs in the league. So I don't see any reception numbers out for him, but he's in play. All right. So you can look at him for a touchdown or something like that. It's a plus 110. He can break away. He can break away. All right. But everybody's in play here. I just can't pinpoint one. This is a 10. This is going to be one of Oprah games. You can get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. You get a touchdown. With an over under 50 in this motherfucker. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and then receiving yards, you can alter them up if you want with somebody like Hill, because they're going to be throwing the ball to them. You know what they do. You know what Tua does, all right? He sprinkles their ass with targets here. Will I take the over? Probably not. Do I like Justin? I like Justin Herbert to light these boys up. All right. So it is what it is. All right. I just want Miami to keep up. I want this to be a shootout. Get paid off them shootouts. um. Right. So, Dallas Cowboys and New York Giants here. Uh, we got an over on the 45.5 here. All right. So, one thing that did stand out to me was Daniel Jones. Looking at this Russian prop sitting at 32.5. Okay. It's doable. All right. And if you want to do some bankroll builders and shit like that, I'm gonna come get to that in 1 second. But we know Danny, he'll get out of there. Okay. Where's that game? Okay. I have to go to another. I have to let me check the lobby real fast. All right, I ain't got time for all that shit, y'all. Come on, cut it out. All right, so look, yeah, I mean that's not out of the realm of possibilities. There, the 32.5, he probably averaged that or more last year. Um, it's just a, that's why I got him over 1.5 for pass rush and reception TDs. He'll probably he might end up going over that. So I don't know. I'm gonna play that. I'm gonna play a lot more. Tell you the truth, but I'm gonna play that. And let me see something, guys. Um, let me get you some numbers on this kid real fast. 1 second. Yeah, so Daniel Jones, just a few of his games was 24 rushing yards, 78, 91, 34, 35, 26, 71, 14, 50, 24, 20, 107, 37, 68, 79, 21, 25. All right. In a game like this, divisional game, shit like that, could get chippy. I can see him getting there. I'm just gonna lean. I'm just gonna lean to the over rushing yards for him. And I couldn't talk you off a rushing touchdown either. Okay. I couldn't talk you off of that. Going up against this team here. All right. Other than that, I might be rolling with the Cowboys in this one here, but with the addition of Cooks over there, I've seen some people in the industry betting Cooks' longest reception. I think that's a good bet right there. And the touchdown score props, like, what do you want me to say? I mean, Saquon Barkley, I like him for a touchdown. CD, Pollard, like, what the fuck you want me to do? Waller, shout out to Waller, man. They got Waller over there. I like that. Shout out to Waller. And Waller should get peppered with targets too. Man, I'm glad I seen that, man, because he so totally slipped my mind here. So what we got here? 45.5 for Waller. What about his receptions? They don't have it out. Interesting. Well, you can get a decent bankroll builder going on here probably. If you could take somebody like Brandon Cooks for 25 yards, um, you could sneak out Waller for 25 yards. Um, you can hmm, hmm. What about the rushing yards here? You could take 40 for Saquon Barkley, and that's not that's a plus 105 right there. Is it gonna hit? I don't know, but that's the type of shit I'm betting. That's the type of shit I'm betting. Okay, that's the type of stuff I'm betting right now. All right, till I get the floor of things and stuff like that. Um, who was this, man? All right, so yeah, that's where it's at for me. The usual suspects for touchdowns are in play. Just what you don't need me to tell you that. All right, and I didn't look at this last game like I supposed to look at it, but I will tell you this. Um, I will tell you, Wilson, man, Wilson should get his targets on, man. Wilson. He should get his targets on. All right. So I wouldn't be surprised if he don't score, or you can look at him to hit his receivers prop. Let's see what receptions prop. Because um Rodgers gonna lock in on him. All right. Rodgers gonna lock in on him. This New York Jets defense was really, really good. It's gonna be interesting to see what these guys do. Okay. Garrett Wilson reception prop is sitting at 69 and a half. I don't. Yeah. He should go over that. To tell you the truth, he should go over that. Let me see here. So he's used to getting targets. Okay, let me give you guys some target numbers for Garrett Wilson. All right, 17 targets against Miami, 11 targets, 9, 9, 7, 15 against Minnesota for 162. So that Minnesota, what he was telling you, I was telling you about that Minnesota secondary was trash. Gary Wilson went in there and pulled he went in there and pulled a Jefferson and got in Minnesota. So I mean, yeah, he's just been, that boy was getting targeted like a motherfucker. And then look at his yardage, 89. Okay, let me just do it like this: 9 receptions, 89 yards, 17 targets. 3 receptions, 18 yards. 4 receptions, 30 yards. 4 receptions, 98. 6 receptions, 78. 8 receptions, 162. 5 for 95. He's capable. All right, he's capable. This is the type of receiver that Aaron Rodgers likes. You can see that with Devontae Adams, man. He will lock on and he will lock on. He will not take off. So that's one guy that I know this offense is going to be concentrated. I think they got some injuries over there. I have to go back and check to see what these injuries to these receivers look like. But the offense is going to be concentrated and concentrated. When you know where the ball is going, it's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. You know what I'm saying? You could probably look for Rodgers to throw interception too. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. They don't have the defensive props out over here. So either way it goes, that's going to be one of my favorite plays is Gary Wilson. Even if I'm just altering them, I want a piece of that action there. All right. Um, thank you guys for coming out. Hopefully I can get these done a little bit earlier, but man, that working overnight is just it's a different beast for me. On YouTube, I will try to give As soon as I find a play throughout the week, and it's probably going to be coming a little bit more frequently as I come like to week 13, because you know easing my way into this shit is just it's it's I don't know. I don't move as fast as everybody else. Hopefully y'all have a good day. And shit, I just got off, man. I'm finna go my ass to sleep for a little while, get back up, watch some games. I don't have to work, but I'm going in and get that money. Y'all already know that. At the end of the day, guys, peace out, man. Love the picks. Good luck to everybody, man. It's a holiday. Peace.